Hello students, hope that all of you are keeping fine. Please take care of you by staying at home. Staying home is the only way to protect ourselves from the dreaded disease COVID-19. So please stay at home and study. Today, I am continuing with the chapter Polynomials of class 9 Mathematics. Today's topic is Remainder Theorem. Remainder theorem. Before I explain the statement of remainder theorem, let me explain you what is the use of remainder theorem. Remainder theorem is used to find the remainder whenever a polynomial p of x is divided by another polynomial which is in the form of x minus a, means binomial, but without actual division. So using remainder theorem, we can find the remainder when a polynomial is divided by another polynomial without actual division. So we won't be able to get the quotient, but we will straight away get the remainder. Now I am coming to the statement of remainder theorem. Remainder theorem goes like this. Let Px be any polynomial. Let P of x. I told you in the previous class, Px is the general form of any polynomial. P stands for polynomial, x stands for the variable. Let Px be any polynomial and a, small letter a, be any real number. So Px is a polynomial and small a is any real number. Now, if P of x or Ps is divided by x minus a, this is the divisor which is in the form of x minus a, then the remainder is P of a. Then the remainder is P of a. Very simple it is. If any polynomial Px is divided by x minus a, where a is any real number, means this a will be a constant, like 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, any real number, it can be rational or irrational. But if Px is divided by x minus a, then the remainder will be straight away P of a. We have already discussed and seen what is meant by P of a. P of a means in the given polynomial Px, this x will be replaced by a. Now, I am explaining with an example. Suppose we are given a polynomial Px is equal to x cube plus 2x square minus x plus 5. Suppose you are asked to find the remainder when this polynomial Px is divided by, say, x minus 2. Find the remainder when Px is divided by x minus 2. Now look here. When Px is divided by x minus a, remainder is P of a. So when Px is divided by x minus 2, the remainder will be P of 2. So remainder will be P of 2. Now what do you mean by P of 2? All x will become 2. So 2 the whole cube plus 2 into 2 square minus 2 plus 5. 2 cube 8, 2 square 4 into 2, 8 minus 2 plus 5. It is 1980. So without actual division, we got the remainder directly. This is the use of remainder theorem. I hope all of you got it. Now, this divisor need not be always in the form of minus. It can be plus also. If it is x plus 2, then what will be the answer? X plus 2 can also be written as x minus minus 2. Is it? If you want to express it exactly in the form of x minus a, then plus 2 can be written as x minus minus 2. Now what is in place of a? Minus 2. So what will be the remainder? P of minus 2. Similarly, suppose this is px and you are asked to find the remainder when it is divided by 2x minus 1. When px is divided by 2x minus 1, what will be the remainder? Now the remainder will be p of 1 upon 2. How did you get it? P, if x minus a is the divisor, then the remainder is p of a. So if 2x minus 1 is the divisor, how will you find the remainder? It is p of 1 upon 2. How did you get? 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Find the value of x. X is equal to 1 upon 2. This will be p of x. So find the value of x. By putting the given divisor is equal to 0, find the value of x. Then find p of that. That will be the remainder. Another example. Suppose the divisor is, say, 3x plus 2. Then what will be the remainder? 3x plus 2 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 2 upon 3. Therefore, remainder will be equal to p of minus 2 upon 3. Got it? So, if you are given a polynomial px and a divisor which is in the form of binomial, we can directly find the remainder by using the formula p of a. Now, in order to find that a, put the given divisor is equal to 0 and find the value of x, shifting the other things to RHS. This will be the value of a. I hope remainder theorem is clear to all of you. So I repeat once again, remainder theorem is to find the remainder without actual division. When a polynomial px is divided by another binomial polynomial, the remainder can be found out directly without any actual division. This is all about remainder theorem. Now let's do the exercise. Exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3, question number 1. Exercise 2.3, question number 1. Find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 parts now. Means 5 different divisors are given. Px is same, divisors are different. First one, x plus 1. Find the remainder when it is divided by x plus 1. This is the first part. So the first thing that we have to do is, this is the given polynomial, means dividend. So we will name it as p of x. So let px equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Using remainder theorem, remainder is equal to, here the remainder will be equal to p of minus 1. Here the divisor is x plus 1. So the value of a will be minus 1 as I explained just now. So remainder is equal to p of minus 1. P of minus 1 means minus 1 the whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 the whole square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1. Minus 1 the whole square is plus 1. Plus 1 into 3 plus 3. 3 into minus 1 minus 3 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel, plus 3 minus 3 cancel, and the answer is 0. Here the remainder is 0. Now second question. Second question is, find the remainder when px is divided by x minus 1 by 2. X minus 1 upon 2. X minus 1 upon 2 is the divisor. So all of you know, using remainder theorem, the remainder will be equal to, this time the remainder will be equal to P of 1 by 2. Here the remainder will be equal to P of 1 by 2. How will you find P of 1 by 2? Putting 1 by 2 in place of x. Please continue it. Third question, only x. Its third part is only x. What do you mean by x alone? It means x minus 0. Since we need the divisor in the form of x minus a, and here we have only x, so x can be considered as x minus 0. Why? Just to take it in the form of x minus a. For the sake of making it x minus a, we are writing it x minus 0. So what will be the remainder? Remainder will be P of 0. Put 0 everywhere in place of x. So remainder will be P of 0. Third one is, now fourth one is x plus pi. Fourth one, find the remainder when px is divided by x plus pi. I told you in the previous class, whenever you get pi anywhere, don't go after its numerical value. But pi will be treated as pi only. Don't take its numerical value. So using remainder theorem, remainder will be P of minus pi. It is x plus a. So remainder will be P of minus pi. Now wherever there is x, put x is equal to minus pi. So your answer will come, this time your remainder will come in terms of pi. That's all. And the last one is 5 plus 2x. 5 plus 2x. Fifth part, 5 plus 2x. Only the order is changed. It is given in a different order. 5 plus 2x can be written as 2x plus 5. Now, what is the value of a here? 2x plus 5 equal to 0. 2x equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5 upon 2. So, using remainder theorem, remainder is equal to P of minus 5 upon 2. I hope all of you know how to find P of minus 5 upon 2. Minus 5 upon 2 the whole cube plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2 the whole square plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2 plus 1. Minus 125 upon 8 plus 3 into 25 upon 4 plus minus minus 3 into 5, 15 upon 2 plus 1. 8 for 2 LCM 8 minus 125. Okay, 25 into 3 75, 75 into 2 150 minus 15 into 4 60 plus 8 is equal to 150 plus 8 158 125 plus 16, 185. 185. Okay. 27 minus 27 upon 8 is the answer. It was only calculation part. So this is all about remainder theorem. Whenever a polynomial px is divided by any binomial which is in the form of x minus a, if it is not exactly in the form of x minus a, we have to make it in the form of x minus a. So it is 2x plus 5. It can be written as 2x minus 5, or x is equal to minus 5 upon 2. Then the remainder will be p of a. P of a means in the given polynomial, wherever there is x, we will put the value of this a. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is, find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. Very simple question. You are given a polynomial, this is px. When it is divided by x minus a, what will be the remainder? As I told you, always take the dividend or take the given polynomial as px. So px equal to x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. The divisor is x minus a. So using remainder theorem, remainder is equal to, when it is divided by x minus a, then the remainder will be p of a. P of a means all x will become a. So a the whole cube minus a into a square plus 6 into a minus a. This is a cube minus a square into a cube plus 6 into a 6a minus a cube minus a cube cancel, 6a minus a equal to 5a is the answer. Now question number 3. Question number 3, check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of a given polynomial. Question number 3, check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x. A little different question. We are asked to check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x. When do you say one is the factor of other? Why do we say 2 is the factor of 10? Why? Because when 10 is divided by 2, the remainder is 0. Then we say 2 is a factor of 10. Similarly, 7 plus 3x will be the factor of 3x cube plus 7x if when we divide 3x cube plus 7x by 7 plus 3x, if the remainder is 0, or if it is completely divisible by this, then we say this is the factor of this. So factor means completely divisible, or completely divisible means the remainder must be 0. So this question means we have to check whether the remainder in this case is 0 or not. That's all. We know that using remainder theorem we can find the remainder. If the remainder in this case is 0, then our answer is yes, 7 plus 3x is a factor of this. If the remainder is not 0, our answer is no, this is not the factor of this. So what we have to do ultimately is to find the remainder. 7 plus 3x, or it can be written as 3x plus 7 means x is equal to, putting 3x plus 7 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 7 upon 3. So using remainder theorem, okay, let it be taken as px. Let px is equal to 3x cube plus 7x using remainder theorem. Remainder is equal to p of minus 7 upon 3 is equal to 3 into minus 7 upon 3 the whole cube plus 7 into minus 7 upon 3. Minus 7 upon 3 the whole cube. 3 into minus 143 upon 27 minus 49 upon 3. 3 and 27 cancel, 9. So yes, sorry, this is minus 343. Minus 343 upon 27 minus 49 upon 3. LCM 9. Minus 343 minus 49 into 3. 343,147. The answer is minus 490 upon 9. So, what is the answer? Minus 490 upon 9 is the remainder. Whatever is the answer, our point is to check whether the remainder is 0 or not. Here the remainder is not 0. So we will write since the remainder is not 0 here, comma 3x plus 7 is not the factor of px, that is 3x cube plus 7x. Or in the question it is given as 7 plus 3x. So we can write it in that form. 7 plus 3x is not the factor of 3x cube plus 7x. So, what was the meaning of this question? To check whether a given divisor is the factor of the dividend or not. Divisor is called the factor of the dividend when the remainder is 0. So what you have to do in this type of question is just to find the remainder and check whether that remainder is 0 or not. So that exercise is over. Only 3 questions were there. So today you have studied a very important concept in polynomial called remainder theorem. I repeat once again, remainder theorem is to find the remainder without actual division. If a polynomial px is divided by x minus a, then the remainder will be p of a. We have seen the examples. Please do number of extra questions. Take a px and devices. You can see number of extra questions from the extra books and do and practice how to find the remainder without actual division by using remainder theorem. That's all for today. Please go through this exercise. Some questions are given as homework. Please do the homework. And if you have any doubt, ask me in the comment box. Till then, please take care of you. Stay at home and study well. Bye bye. Thank you.